Hello everyone and welcome to Life Begins at 20. My name is Mark and today we have episode 4 of MTG Cubed. There's been a slight change in plan with this episode as the singles that I ordered haven't turned up yet, which is unsurprising considering the time of year it is and the post over here in the UK. So I've decided to change it up and have all of the 2-colour guild cards instead. I'm going to break these videos up into smaller ones just so that you can choose which guild you're interested in rather than one massive video. It just might make it a little bit easier for you all. For this episode I'm going to be talking about the Azorius guild cards, so let's get stuck in. So first up in the Azorius guild, I'm going to go through the planeswalkers that I have. I've made sure that each 2-colour combination has a planeswalker, and in this one there are actually going to be 2. So first up we've got Dovin Ban. New card from Kaladesh. I really like the fact that he can protect himself with his +1. His -1 is what you're mostly going to be using anyway. I mean, gaining 2 life and drawing a card, everybody's going to like doing that. If you can get his ultimate off, great, fantastic, but the likelihood is you're not going to be using that often. The other planeswalker we've got in this guild is Venser. Now, everybody's going to know what's going to be happening when you've got this guy out. You're going to be doing some flickering shenanigans. So his +2, exile target permanent you own, and then put it onto the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. Enter the battlefield triggers. Great, this is what he's been built for. His -1, our creatures are unblockable this turn, which is actually fairly useful. It's a nice way of swinging in to help you win the game. And yes, his -8 is really nice as well, but the likelihood is you're not going to be getting it off. I mean, whenever you cast a spell, exile target permanent, it could be anything your opponent controls, including lands. Great game-winning potential there, but the likelihood is you're not going to be casting that. Into the creatures now, we've got Geist of St. Draft. This is one of the cards from the dual deck that came out with Shadows over Innistrad. It's just really strong. So, 1 a white and a blue for a 2/2 that's hexproof, and whenever you attack, put a 4/4 angel creature token attacking as well, and then exile it at the end of combat. If you can get him protected with something either unblockable, he's going to do some great work. Next up, we've got Reflector Mage. So from one of the Zendikar block there. So 1 a blue and a white. It's for a 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature an opponent controls to its hand. That creature's owner cannot cast spells with the same name as that creature until your next turn. This is really great. You can just knock something back and then it stops them from doing something. I really do like this card. Next, we've got Spell Queller. So for 1 a blue and a white, we've got a flying 2/3 that's got flash. When it enters the battlefield, exile target spell with converted mana cost 4 or less. When Spell Queller leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner may cast that without paying its mana cost. So it's a nice way of either cancelling out a creature or even potentially countering a spell as well. It's a really strong card. I do like that. The 3 toughness is a little potential weak in a cube with so much removal, but I really do like this card. Next up, we've got Brago, King Eternal. So for 2 a white and a blue, you've got a flying 2/4. When he deals combat damage to a player, exile any number of target non-land permanents you control, and then return those into the battlefield under owner's control. I mean, you could flick at pretty much your entire board, and all those enter the battlefield effects are going to be fantastic. I really do like this card. This is the one I'm not quite so sure about in this guild. So for 2 a white and a blue, we've got Thunderclap Wyvern, which is a flash flying 2/3. Other creatures you control are flying, get +1/+1. If you built an entire flying deck, fine, fair enough, he's going to be pretty useful. But other than that, he's just a flash flying blocker, and I think there probably will be something that may well be better than this card. It could be a spell for all I know. So please put in the comment section what you think may be an improvement on this. And then if the Geist wasn't enough, I've also got Invocation of St. Draft, so you get to put this to enchant a creature to do exactly the same thing. So whenever it attacks, put a 4/4 angel creature token with flying onto the battlefield and attacking, exile that token at the end of combat. I mean, it's a really, really strong card. You're getting the 2/2 body that's hexproof for 1 extra mana, which is fairly useful, but you can then put this on something bigger if you wanted to. So again, please do let me know in the comment section if there's anything that may well be an improvement over any of these cards. So those are all the cards I have from this guild. If you want to see the rest, I've put a link in the description below for them all. If you have any suggestions for improvements to these cards, do let me know in the comments section below. I'm always keen to find upgrades for my cube and to learn what you all think. Your suggestions for my white cards has been truly amazing, so thank you all for the suggestions that you've given. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the thumbs up button and hit the subscribe button for new content every Tuesday and Friday. I'll be running my Christmas giveaway on Friday, so do watch out for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.